Hi everybody, it's Amy. This is the overview for Module 2, Assignment 3, which is the land, city, or seascape watercolors. So in this project, you're going to do at least 2 small watercolors of your choice of a landscape or a cityscape or a seascape. You're going to be using the techniques that we've practiced in class and that we've seen in videos and what you did in your watercolor sampler. So you're going to be turning in 2 final watercolor paintings for this assignment to the turn-in shelf, and you're also going to be taking photos and turning them in digitally to your OneNote, and there are some reflection questions in OneNote that you have to answer. As a class, we're going to be watching this 9-minute video. It takes you through some really cool watercolor techniques. There's 3 landscapes and 1 seascape. Although there's not a cityscape, you can basically get the idea, and you can add different images that are, buildings or whatever to yours if you choose a cityscape. So here are the directions. The first one is watch the video. Second, please look in the collaboration space because there's a whole bunch of images that students have found. This was an assignment that we did, and you were supposed to work as a table group, and you were supposed to find a landscape, a cityscape, and a seascape, and you were putting them in here. There are all the table numbers, so you can look around in here and get some really good ideas. Okay, so that's the first thing that you need to do is take a look there, okay? So we're going to go back to the content library to the assignment. You're going to need reference images to work from, so that's why we did that. Feel free to use any of them that you'd like, or you can go take your own picture. Have your image available digitally to look at during class, or like on your laptop or your phone. I'm going to demonstrate the steps in class to prepare your paper. Basically, you're just taking blue tape and you're marking off 2 spaces. But if you want to do 3, you can. So here are some examples. There's 2 vertical. Actually, it's vertical, but it will be 2 horizontal paintings, or you could do them this way. These are just examples of how you could tape off your paper. Let's see. It says here you can also do whatever shape you like. It doesn't have to be a rectangle or a square. It could be even smaller. Okay, it's up to you. But they should be 2 to a page or 3 to a page. Please add your name, period, and table number to the blue tape with Sharpie. These are going to be attached to a board. We have wooden boards and we have foam core boards. So make sure your name is on the tape. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take a clean brush and water and wet down your watercolor paper slightly. You want to wet it down and let it dry. I am going to be showing this in class, but I'll just take you through the steps now. Then you're going to use some of the techniques from the video and the techniques we learned in the watercolor sampler project to create your own landscape, cityscape, or seascape. So here's some images from the video. Anytime you need to draw lightly with a pencil whenever you need to. You can paint the background first and then draw, or you can draw first and then paint. It's up to you. You don't even have to draw. You can just watercolor. It's your choice. Remember to store your wet work on the drying rack, and dry work will be going in a vertical storage shelf. I'm going to show you where that's located. We're going to be sharing spaces on the vertical shelf with your tables. When you are completely finished with the watercolor, add details with Sharpie, pencil, colored pencil, or any other media. And you're welcome to use other media with this, like pastel, charcoal, anything you'd like, except for acrylic. We're not doing acrylic. Then when it's all dry, remove the tape. Make sure it's dry before you remove the tape. If you need to trim your work after that, go ahead and cut it or trim it. It doesn't matter, or you can turn it in as it is and then cut it later. Sign your name at the bottom of your painting, either on the white or on the painting itself. Use a Sharpie or a pencil. And then please keep your watercolors safe in your folder until you're ready to turn them in. You're going to have a folder that you'll have within a folder for your table. So we'll have blue paper that you can use to make a small folder to keep them protected. So that's the directions in the assignment. It's really open. I want you to just explore watercolor and choose methods that work for you. When you're ready to turn in your assignment, please make sure you take 2 good photos of your watercolors. If you want to use the box in the back of the room, the light box, please go ahead, the photo booth, or you can take it at your table. Add your photos to the table below, right here, and answer these questions. After you answer the questions, you're going to self-assess your work on the rubric below or the paper rubrics in class. Then you're going to turn in all your original work to the turn-in shelf. So you can self-assess right here if you'd like, just straight on the digital rubric. I'll change this so it says paper or digital rubric, okay? So here are the rubrics we're looking at. Standard 2, composition, developed painting, appropriate techniques for your theme, unique methods, and using some feedback from others. We're going to be talking about your work in a critique, so you'll be able to use other people's ideas. That's a 4. And then standard 3 is actually refining and completing your work. That's finishing it, making it look like a finished product. And then standard 7 is the reflection, which I will this is the reflection part right here, these questions, and I'll be grading those. And the last one is being an empowered learner, and that one's basically showing your competency and incorporating these skills that we've learned into this project. So if you have any questions, please let me know, but I've already distributed this to your OneNote, so it's there and ready for you. So when you're ready, go ahead and start working, and I look forward to seeing your work. Thanks for watching.